And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, doohochoi.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, well, the energy is absolutely palpable. This building really becoming a great venue for the UFC Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi.
I mean, I just love everything about Etihad Arena, from the entryway to the fans standing alongside the streets as you get there, to the hotel. I mean, Abu Dhabi now is one of those places which was Fight Island. It's Fight Island still, but now the fans come out in droves.
And you know, a lot of fans love competing in Las Vegas, but Abu Dhabi has sort of become that second destination for athletes on this roster looking to compete in a special place. This is certainly that.
Hands up!
Oh, good lead right by Choi.
Land that overhand now.
Nice straight right lands. The Korean Superboy gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively.
That high kick will get you spinning. Great land there.
Straight right is there.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Straight right, he misses.
Put him up. Oh, that right hand barely missed it.
Oh, huge overhand there.
He's got some hands, man. Nice block.
That's a really strong leg kick there by the Korean Superboy. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Let's pressure forward and get the takedown now. Lands a quick jab. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Choi gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh, the dirty boxing paying dividends tonight. Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Look for your double leg. Look for your double leg.
Come on, let's go. Squirt.
Right hand is there over the top.
Make first contact.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by the Korean Superboy.
Set up those low kicks. Nice kick. Yep.
Oh, looks like he's got a cut above the eye here. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. Choi's overhand punch to the head doesn't get to the target. He telegraphed that one, and it gets blocked.
What a beautiful head kick landed.
Just misses with the left hook. Under a minute to go in the round.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Just misses with the jab there. Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. Inside leg kick is there. Side kick, well placed.
On point with that jab today.
20 seconds left.
Nice leg kick.
seconds here of this opening round. In the books. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on his forehead. The blood is trickling down. So we'll see if that becomes an issue or more of a factor here later in this fight.
You were forcing the shots. Remember what we did in the gym.
All right, we got a few clips for you, DC, of all the damage doled out in that round, and his eye continuing to be the main target.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He is getting hit in that spot over and over again. And because of that, his opponent has gained in confidence, and he is very limited in what he can do in his approach, because safety has to...
All right, round one is underway. Here is the outstanding striker, the conditioned Doohochoi. The majority of his pro wins have come by knockout. They have come in round one. We'll see how it goes for Doohochoi here tonight. Oh, Superman punch is good. Just missing on the uppercut there. That punch was deflected. Nicely done. Throwing that jab, no good.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your...
All right, doing work with the jab.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Two-punch combo. Let's go.
Unable to connect with the right hand there.
Three-punch combination. Finish with a hook.
Oh, Superman punch.
Watch that kick.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Forward, forward, forward.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by the Korean Superboy.
Shoot.
Whipped on the uppercut there.
Hands working now.
Strike lands clean. Oh, another brutal jab. If you like boxing and you appreciate the sweet science, his jab is as good as it gets.
Yeah, he's the best pure boxer in MMA. He's one of those guys that if he needed to go into a boxing arena, he can...
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Let's go. Push forward and use that low kick.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come down. Ooh, what a punch.
Let me see some combos. Give me some combos. Head, right, head.
Lands to the body. Continuing to work the body here.
Watch the pace.
Good eyes to not take that shot.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Hands high.
Straight punch there again. Been there all night.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Let's go. I need you to be first now.
Lands with the lead right.
Kick it off.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Big shot to the head.
Takedown defense is there. Nice jab. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Hands higher. Hands higher.
Effective punch there by the Korean Superboy. Under a minute to go in our opening round. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Final seconds of round one. Round two straight ahead.
All right, listen, man. You're doing great, okay? I want more of the same. This guy can't do anything to you anywhere. You are controlling the entire fight. Stay sharp.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is underway. He did a great job in the previous round, largely untouched. Reminds me a little bit of Dominic Cruz, the former UFC bantamweight champion. Defense is the primary focus, and that was certainly evident in the previous round.
Yes, Dominic Cruz was one of the more brilliant defensive fighters we have ever seen. He did it with footwork. This man tonight has done it with his blocking skills, with his vision, and his ability to just not be where his opponent thinks he's going to be.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And blocks the shot there. Back and forth we go. He missed with that jab attempt there. All right, there it is, another strike targeting that damaged area on the body. Is this a game plan thing, or perhaps trying to set something up high later on?
Well, I think it all works together. You get the hands to start to drop, and then when those hands drop, you go over the top with that head kick. But beating up the body sets up the attacks up top, and that is exactly what this guy is doing. Nice combination.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Choi.
He's got the single collar tie.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Single.
He passes the half. Getting them out here.
Nice positional control here. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Good fight here, under 2 to go.
Good kick.
Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
You don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer.
That's strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Able to block that one.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. Less than a minute to go in the round. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Choi's overhand punch to the head. It doesn't get there. It was telegraphed and it was blocked. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Straight punch is good. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swell. He has to be first now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4.
Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh!
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure going.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so... He's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range.
Protect yourself. You gotta protect yourself. You're taking too many kicks. Keep moving.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, stick and move, right? Beautiful slip off the center line there.
Yeah, what a great job of moving his head. It doesn't take much to avoid a punch.
Just misses with a left hook there.
Let it go. Time to let those hands go.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Choi gets stung by that leg kick. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body.
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Big right hand. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Nice jab there by the Korean Superboy. Two minutes.
Feet into the punch. Me first.
Beautiful strike.
You gotta dig deep here.
Try to establish that jab.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Very fast jab lands for him.
And there's the single. Making all these shots count.
In the half guard.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh! Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went all.
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. 1 minute now to go round two. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story. We are going to have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those shots? What a great round by his opponent. But now it's on him to make the adjustments that gives himself a chance.
And it's not just the cut man who has his work cut out for him. We'll see if he can make those adjustments and rally here in this next round. All right, pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous two rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, big right hand, yes. Superman punch now.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Able to check the high kick. Lands the low kick. Oh, nice switch kick. Well, a headhunter he is not. Beautifully done as he attacks the body yet again.
I mean, John, to have a guy live in a game plan and use it so effectively is very surprising. But with this guy, he's so smart, he's so disciplined, you kind of expect things out of the norm. Tonight, we see a body attack that we haven't seen in the octagon before.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Head kick attempt, it's blocked.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Oh, seamless transition to half guard.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Right hand lands flush. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how...
His opponent in a lot of trouble now. Well, when you're dealing with a cut like that, it may not be long before it starts to impact the breathing. Not a good spot to be in here. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Final seconds here. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway, and man, these guys still look fresh as if they haven't even started fighting tonight. Pretty impressive.
Both of them have a huge reputation for being fit fighters, and it shows in the way they're approaching round number 2.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. All right, well, we have the best cut men and women in the business, and they are going to have some work to do if we get back to the stools. This thing is nasty.
It's nasty. I mean, it's hard to watch this guy rely on the toughness. No.
There, somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Nice punch lands. Oh, back and forth we go.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that.
He's hurt bad.
All right, so the blood continues to be a major factor in this fight. And I think at some point the referee is going to intervene here, DC.
He hasn't been able to change anything, right? So we have no indication that he's going to be able to stay in this fight. The cut was open very early. Now we're at a point where it's going to be stopped due to all the blood and how limited he is in trying to stay in this fight. He blocked that one.
Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change. Good punch. Oh, again, bro.
Back to his feet. Oh, the leg kick lands.
I'm spamming leg kicks when I'm playing the game.
Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot, man, is perfect. Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. That was nice.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, nice straight there by Choi. Well, if this fighter gets back to the stool, he's gonna get an earful from his coaches. Confidence seems to be abandoning him here.
Yeah, you can kind of see him looking to survive as opposed to winning the fight. When you're, oh my goodness.
The Korean Superboy does it again!
Holy smokes.
Let's go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doohochoi.
So the Korean Superboy Doohochoi with a